The other day I passed by the university to check on an array of issues, including to apply for a master's degree for a friend of mine, not mine. So when I was handed over a brochure of the cost, I was so shocked to see that the cost for doing a master's degree in public universities has now become 600,000 plus. Just a year back, 2 years, 3 years then, a master's degree would cost you barely 200,000 or 220, thereabout. Now it has tripled. When I say that William Ruto and his government came to finish the middle class, came to obliterate the hustler, the poor, to lock them out from the benefit of education. Some people may have said, oh, you zakwacha unachukia Ruto sana bana. Wewe kwani unagi kitu mzuri ya Ruto? Why do you hate Ruto? No, it's not about hatred, guys. First of all, it was not supposed to be a love affair. It was supposed to be a governance affair. And what I've been questioning about the capacity of Ruto to lead this country has been his governance ethic. Not how he looks or where he comes from. No, I wouldn't be that petty. But gentlemen, you know, when we left university to go out there and look for jobs, the normal way is and has always been that you go and work for about 2, 3, 4, or 5 years. Then God willing, when you start stabilizing in your career, you register for evening classes or for virtual classes so that you can upgrade in your career, because that is the natural general way for a common young man. So who is going to afford university education at master's level with 600,000? Who is going to pay 600,000 from their salary and commit it to education? Mr. President, you have killed the dreams of hundreds upon thousands of young people. You have stopped their upgrade and you have diminished all their hopes that they ever kept in advancing their level of education. Mr. President, I have heard, and I'm going to find out, that now to register for an undergraduate degree will be punishing, because children will have to pay up to 500,000 shillings a year. When you took over office, undergraduate students were paying 26,000. When you took over government, the university postgraduate education was manageable. It was accessible. If you lock out university education from access from the poor people, when you block the upskilling of the working elites in this country, where do you take us, Mr. President? It is very sad. It is very sad. And the elite in this country thought it was a joke. When we called them out to come and stop William Ruto, they took us for granted. When we invited them on a table of discussion, they did not come, because they have always been comfortable with the ethics of a salary coming at the end of the month. Now that salary, this finance bill is taking away almost 100,000 in the name of motor vehicle tax in section 67 of the Finance Bill Act, Finance Bill 2024. This salary that is supposed to have given that money for upskilling is now being taken to pay for draconian, inconsistent, random taxes that the president is collecting. We must do something about the current state. And the elites, the employed, must now hear our voice. We are not crying for ourselves. We are neither crying for our children alone. We cry for the salvation and redemption for the wholesome country. Or tell me, with your salary as is now, how much more can you hope to do? How much more can you hope to do? If you think it is not manageable, join the trail. let's change our country and let's remove this government from power through the ballot in 2027. Let's put men or women who have the country at heart, men or women who understand that expanding the welfare of the elite is rising the state of a nation. Those who understand that reducing taxation for as many people and as many businesses as possible is spurring growth for them to make even more taxes. This is the state of our nation as is. There was once a country that cared for its own people. There was once a country whose government was sensitive to the needs of the people. There was once a country where the president was consistent with his word and to the action when it came to spending and austerity measures. There was once a country where the youth were prioritized. That country is now a faded giant in the horizon. And until we run and rescue her, she'll be a gone damsel unto the weeds.